Good morning, everybody. What a difference a week makes. Lost a lot of leaves. Not quite as colorful as it was last week, but man, is it nice up here. Water's glass right now. It's supposed to get a little breeze kicked up, so we'll see what happens. I'm showing 58-degree water temps. I figured that's where we'd be. It was 60 last week, but we've had a pretty nice warm week, so the water hasn't dropped off that much. So we'll see if it's low enough to turn these guys on a little bit or not. Definitely hoping for a little wind to kick up because it is just flat. Lake's covered in leaves. There are just 3 of us here today, talking to a couple guys at the boat ramp. So we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm going to zing up here to the northern end, try to fish shallow, see if the bait fish are tucked in up there. If they're not, we'll go on a search to try to find them, because got to find a bait fish to find the big fish. So hopefully it's a good day, and I will talk to everybody soon with some catches. This is good or bad, I'm not sure, but here he comes. First cast. What do you think, Bass Fishing Nation? Curse or good luck? God, I gotta go with good luck, right? But my friends, that was the first cast on a squarebill. He's a little chilly, but he's chubby. He hit real hard. Hit the squarebill. Just came up to this little point and thought I'll start here as I work back. We're not skunked today. That's awesome. But man, sometimes that first fish on the first cast can be it can be the kiss of death. So, oh my goodness, I'm a little nervous. Made that cast, and I thought to myself, do I want to catch one on this first cast? I almost wanted to kind of reel it back real quick, so I didn't. I don't know why that entered my mind. That's really strange. So that enters my mind, and sure enough, it happened. So we'll see what that does. Hopefully, it was not a curse. There you go, folks. Got him on the old spook. Look at this. Oh yeah, quality. Ate it good. And there's one. Actually, this is a Strike King Sexy Dog Junior. But yeah, look at that. Nice keeper largemouth. Blowing it up back in the flats here. So that's number 2. So the curse of catching them on the first cast has not held true. That's the second blow up I've had on this spook. Pushing way back in. I'm only about 3 feet of water. But had one blow up on it, miss it. And that fella, he ate it real good. So that's pretty neat. This was something I wanted to try today. Before the wind kicks up, I wanted to get back in the shallows, and there should be fish back here pushing the bait fish in here, but I can fish this above the weeds. Then I'm going to start working myself back out and fishing some more points and rocks and stuff. But I can see little pods of bait fish on the surface, so I know they're back here. We'll just see how many bass are kind of sitting back here trying to ambush, and so far there's been 2. Missed the first one and got the second one, so very exciting. Topwater bite in the last couple days of October. You know, who knew? But we'll see if we can get some more. Nice bass. Nice bass. Real nice bass on the squarebill. Oh yes, beautiful. That's a nice fish. Hold still, pal. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that, guys. Oh, he ate it good. Went back super shallow there, right? And got a couple on the the walking bait. But yeah, look at that. Come back up here. Solid 2-pounder fat bass. Beautiful fish. Let's see, we'll measure him out. Yeah, he's almost 16, so nice keeper quality. That's the way we like to see it happen. There we go. Thanks, pal. On a squarebill. Kind of in an area that you'd think, why the hell there'd be a fish here? But look around you. We're head of the lake. Sitting in like 5-6 feet of water all through here. Funnels out to the main lake. But yeah, I mean, the bait fish are here. I can see them. So where there's bait fish, there should be big fish. And they'll cruise. They'll just swim around out here and chase them and see what they can find. There's sporadic weeds and pockets of old weeds. And if you just take your time and kind of fan cast areas and be patient, you'll pick these guys off. And that was a nice big fish. So very happy with that. And on another note, my original super fans, as you remember, the Gizzler boys, Grant and Garrett. But check out my hands today, Grant Gizzler. There's no gloves on them. My super fan was making fun of my winter gloves I've been wearing the last couple trips because it's been so cold. Today it's 58 to start the day, where the last trip I was out here it was 38 to start the day. So much different temperature. We're going up close to 80 today, but the water temp's holding around 57, 58 is what I'm finding. So it seems like the fish are a little turned on to the crankbait bite here today. So we're gonna try to work that to our advantage, but I don't want to disappoint my super fan Grant Gizzler. So no gloves today. I don't know if I'll ever put them on again. He made fun of me. So for now it's gonna go bare hands, and thank goodness it's warm enough to do it. Catch y'all later. All right, we got him. Yeah, we do. Got him on the 5XD, way deep. So we've caught him, hey. We've caught him on the topwater, which was awesome. We got him on squarebill, which I think we'll get more on. Now we're out on our deep point here. Ooh, something took a bite out of him. There you go, that's a nice fishy. All right, another good quality fat largemouth. And just pulled up on this big flat, this big point, and been here about 5 minutes, just trying to work it, find the bottom, find where the weeds are. And yeah, sure enough, a little shallower than they were last time I was here, but got bit. So just love it, man. That's on the 5XD. That's number 4. Plus a blow up on topwater, which was really cool. So today's pretty good. It's early, a lot of time left. We're finding them in places that I think they should be, and so far so good. I am going to try a bunch of different locations and just keep pounding water and see if we can't pick them off here and there and everywhere. But the ones that are eating again today are eating really well, getting both hooks in their faces. They're hitting hard, they're fighting hard. Water's holding at 58, so we've got probably 10 more degrees of water temp to go until things slow down. So hopefully Mother Nature cooperates and gives us another week or two. Really hoping for that, but if not, we're just going to enjoy the hell out of today and see where it ends up. So thanks for watching so far. We'll see if we got some more for you. All right, Mr. Largemouth on the spinnerbait. See what he looks like. Alrighties, another average fella, nothing gigantic, but fit a pattern for me, makes me happy. Way back in this creek channel again, just trying to find some isolated weeds. Came up on this little point here and made a couple casts, and sure enough he was way back here on it. That was the smallest one of the day there. He probably 12 inches. The rest have been real nice, legit fish, keeper fish. So other than him, it's been a pretty quality day anyway. That being said, would like to find some real nice quality, just haven't come across it yet. But talked to a couple guys at the dock. They said they've been catching some fish as well, but nothing big like we were finding late summer and a little bit in that springtime. So we're gonna keep working back here. We'll see if I can click back in with you real soon. There we go. Oh yeah, nice, all spotted up. I watched him hit. There's a ton of bait fish in the water here. Look at this guy. I'm gonna let him go quick and keep moving here. There's a ton of bait fish. Oh, they're everywhere. Every time I'm reeling past, they're just blowing up, blowing up. Look at them jump. Look at the bait fish jumping. So we found the bait fish. And what's funny is, as I'm bringing the spinnerbait through all this mess, and the bait fish are jumping, 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 just up he comes and smashes it. So we're gonna stay here for a second and see if there's some more fish in here. But yeah, they're keen on these little smelt. And he just came up and mashed his spinnerbait, which is designed to kind of have that flash and look like that. So it's really shallow back here. I'm gonna have to be, oh my goodness, look at them all. Let's see if we can't find some bass back here, guys. Found another one. All right. Move this boat a little bit. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Nice fish. Another nice chunk. How about that? We found the bait fish. All those smart guys on the YouTube, all them fancy pros that I watch and listen to, and they say find them in the back of these creeks. And boy, I'm shallow. I'm way back here. The wind's blowing in here, so these little smelt are getting blown to the back. And they say to throw a spinnerbait when that happens and see what happens. And I think we've got 2 or 3 back here now, so I'm gonna keep plugging along here. So that was pretty cool. So you can see the wind's blowing. Well, maybe you can't see, but trust me, the wind's blowing really hard, pushing straight back this real long cove I'm in, which is what put all the bait fish in the back there. But I just can't hold the boat in the wind back there. It's only 1.5 feet, 2 feet back there. But as soon as I threw that spinnerbait a few times and all that bait started jumping, 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 that's when the first one just came up through all the bait and smashed the spinnerbait. Got him, and then same thing. I kept casting, and when I'd run the trolling motor, all that bait was jumping out of the air, or out of the water into the air, and just kept scooting all along, and I got number 2 to hammer it. But I just can't hold the boat back there, so I'm gonna let it calm down, come back a little bit later. But I'm gonna shoot out and shoot back in the backs of a couple other coves I know here and see if maybe the bait fish aren't piled back there, and pick off a couple more. That was pretty cool. We read about that, you hear about that, and just never got to experience that. So chalk it up another super cool first for me today. All right, finally. Oh, I'm back here chasing this bait again, and sure enough I found it. That's not a monster, but wind is blowing me back here. I've been fighting and fighting and fighting, and bass are blowing up the bait. It's really awesome to see. And I just kept throwing and throwing and throwing, and finally, as I'm bringing the spinnerbait back, all the bait starts jumping out of the water, and then smack. So pretty cool. That's neat. It's pretty visual. You kind of know it's coming, but you don't. You think it's coming, you hope it is. But yeah, there's some bass back here chasing them. But again, I was really hoping for something big, you know, to be back here eating. I don't know if the bigger girls are staged out deeper towards the mouth of this. Keep trying to find some, yeah, secondary points, something they'd hold on before. But the bait is just stacked back here. But again, it's like 2 feet deep. I got to be so careful. I got the big motor up high, and I've run the trolling motor into the ground a few times, but the wind's blowing straight to the back, so it's just no mercy. It's just very difficult to hold a spot. But it was worth it. I kept trying and trying and trying, and I got bit, so that's pretty cool. Okay, friends and family, that is it. It's 3:30. Got here about 8:15, so almost an 8-hour shift. Got super cloudy on us here the second half of the day. Kind of slowed things down. It was a whole lot better when the sun was poking through there. We were a little more consistent. But all in all, good day. Caught them on topwater early on the Strike King Sexy Dog Junior. We got a couple on the squarebill, got a couple on the 5XD, and a couple on the spinnerbait. and I just had one blow up on a buzzbait. Had him on for one turn, that was it. He never got in his mouth real good, but that's pretty cool. Still getting the buzzbait strike here at the end of October. So, hey, we're gonna head out of here, call it a day. Weekends here, everybody have themselves a great weekend. Enjoy, and this isn't the last trip for me, but we're getting close, so we'll get another couple in here. So we're not gonna say goodbye for the season just yet, so we'll talk to y'all next time.